This is our P-trap. The drain from the sink comes from here. The water comes down here, flows around, and then out to the sewer system through this pipe. The point of this is that this part here holds water, holds a certain amount of water. That way gases that smell bad cannot come back up through here and stink. That's why our sink drains and bathtub drains do not stink, because of this. And it is called a P-trap because when it's put together, it's shaped like a P. The reasons you would want to change a P-trap, there could be several. It could be leaking at any of these connections because of corrosion or just getting old. Sometimes these are metal from the older days, and they still make some of them metal just to replace the older ones, but most of the modern stuff is plastic. But the old metal ones would corrode, and these plastic ones too can sometimes corrode and just go bad after long periods of time in use. So, but also after long periods of use, grease and hair and stuff can build up in these pipes. So sometimes you just want to change it because it's getting stopped up and draining slowly. So if you want to speed up that process, you just get you a brand new one, put it in there, and it'll start draining well again. Now the thing you want to remember while replacing these is that this is full of water. You want to be careful and keep it upright so that when you take it apart, you won't make a real big mess. You're going to get a few drops, but that's to be expected. A little bit of water is not a big deal, but you want to keep most of it contained inside your P-trap, just like that. Now this part can be reused, but since a new one came with that, see, full of corrosion, just old stuff that we don't want. When you put these together, it's kind of counterintuitive. Your nut goes on backwards, and then your washer goes on the same way backwards. You got to remember that the taper of the washer goes the direction that the water's flowing, like that. Then we have our new trap to go here. Oh, right. And if you got the correct parts, it should just go right into place. Voila. Make sure it's good and tight. You can get your handy channel locks and give her a little snug. There we go. There we go. Now we can turn our water on and see if we have any leaks. A little bit of cleaning up here. Water's running, no leaks. Clean P-trap. One trick is to feel down here, because the water, any leak is going to work its way down to the lowest point. So even if it's leaking here or here, you'll catch the water here. So just run your hand across the bottom here and it's bone dry. And yes, you can do this yourself. This is how you want it to look when you're using the channel locks to take it out. The left side there is grabbing onto the little nib, and the right side is pushing against it. So when you turn it, it'll spin right off of there. And I use my channel locks for this.